Hello friends, in this lecture we are going to see the directional derivative. So in which we will see directional derivative in the given direction. Let phi be a scalar point function in the scalar field and let p be any point p, x, y, z. Let line segment pq have the direction cosines l, m, n. If pq is equal to r, then q is a point x plus lr comma y plus mr comma z plus nr. Therefore, the directional derivative of phi in the direction L m n equal to L dou phi by dou x plus m dou phi by dou y plus n dou phi by dou z. If fr is a vector point function, then the directional derivative of fr in the direction L m n equal to L dou f bar divided by dou x plus m dou f bar by dou y plus n dou f bar by dou z. Next point, directional derivative in the direction of vector a bar. The directional derivative of phi in the direction of vector a bar is equal to del phi into a bar divided by magnitude of a bar. Third one, differential operator d phi, where phi is a scalar point function. So d phi is equal to del phi by del x into dx plus del phi by dou y into dy plus del phi by dou z into dz, because phi is function of x, y, z. Hence we have written total derivative as it is equation number 1. Del phi is equal to I dou phi by dou x plus j dou phi by dou y plus k dou phi by dou z, equation number 2. And dr bar is equal to I dx plus j dy plus k dz. So from 1 to 3 we may have d phi is equal to del phi into dr bar. Okay. So we are going to see the problems, problem 1 and next problem. So find the directional derivative of scalar point function phi is equal to x square plus y square plus z square in the direction of the line x by 3 is equal to y by 4 is equal to z by 5 at point 1, 2, 3. Here a line is given by x by 3 is equal to y by 4 is equal to z by 5. That means 3, 4, 5 are the direction cosines. Okay, so let phi is equal to x square plus y square plus z square be the scalar point function, and let me that one is equation number 1. The line x by 3 equal to y by 4 is equal to y by z by 5 provides us direction ratios as 3, 4, 5. We have to find a directional derivative of phi in the direction of a vector 3i plus 4j plus 5k. So suppose a bar is equal to 3i plus 4j plus 5k, then directional derivative of phi in the direction of a bar equal to del phi into a bar divided by magnitude of a bar. But a bar is equal to 3i plus 4j plus 5k, then magnitude of a bar is equal to under root 3 square plus 4 square plus 5 square, which is nothing but under root 9 plus 16 plus 25, which is equal to under root 50. So that will be 5 root 2. Now del phi is equal to I dou phi by dou x plus j dou phi by dou y plus k dou phi by dou z. Then from equation 1 it reduces to del phi is equal to 2xi plus 2yj plus 2zk. Now del phi is equal to del phi into a bar is equal to 6x plus 8y plus 10z. Therefore del phi into a bar divided by magnitude of a bar is equal to 6x plus 8y plus 10z equal divided by 5 root 2. Therefore directional derivative of phi at point 1, 2, 3 in the direction of a bar is equal to 6 into 1 plus 8 into 2 plus 10 into 3 divided by 5 root 2. So that will be 52 divided by 5 root 2, that will be 26 divided by 5 into root 2. Okay, this is about the directional derivative of a given function with at point in the direction of the line. Okay, so now see problem number 2. Find the angle between the normal to the surface xy is equal to z square at point 1, 4, 2 and -3, -3, Now let phi is equal to x y minus z square, equation number b, a scalar point function which is given. Therefore from that we can calculate del phi. Del phi is equal to I dou phi by dou x plus j dou phi by dou y plus k dou phi by dou z. So from this we have iy plus jx minus 2zk. Now del phi at 1, 4, 2 is equal to 4i minus plus j minus 4k, which is first normal. Del phi is equal to -3, -3, 3 at -3, -3, 3. is nothing but minus 3i minus 3j. Sorry, I have mistakenly written here I, which is minus 3j minus 6k. But these are the normals to the surface at given point. Surface is nothing but phi is equal to xy minus z square. We know that angle between two vectors a bar and b bar is given by a bar dot b bar is equal to magnitude of a bar into magnitude of b bar into cos theta. Okay, so a bar is nothing but this one, b bar is nothing but this one. Magnitude of a bar is nothing but under root 4 square plus 1 square plus 4 square, that will be under root 33. And magnitude of b bar is nothing but under root 9, sorry, under root 3 square plus 3 square plus 6 square, that is 9 plus 9 plus 36, that will be 54 into cos theta. So multiplication or dot product of two vectors is nothing but here 4 into minus 3 minus 12 plus 1 into minus 3 minus 3 minus 4 into minus 6 is plus 24, that will be furtherly here 9, and under root 33 under root 54 into cos theta. Now transfer this cos theta into LHS and okay, sorry, I have written mistakenly here. So this is not, so cos theta is equal to 9 divided by under root 33 into under root 54. So under root 54 means under root 9 into 6. So under root 9 means 3 root 6. Okay, so sorry, under root 54 means 3 root 6. Hence 9 divided by 3 root 33 divided by root 6. Now we have under root 33 means under root 11 into 3, and under root 6 means under root 3 into 2. So it will be reduced as to 9 by 9 root 11 into root 2. So 9 gets cancelled here, and it will be 1 by root 22. Therefore theta is equal to cos inverse 1 upon under root 22 is the required angle. Okay, so let's stop with this, and we'll see more problems on the next topic in the next